Our target age range is 15 to 17 year olds with a rating of 15. We decided to target 15 to 17 year olds by using characters that are in this age range, as we can personally relate to them as we are the same age and therefore know the audience would find interesting, but also allowing our film to be more realistic as we will be experiencing similar things. In our target audience, we are mainly targeting girls as we feel they would find it more interesting and relate to the plot more. The rating of our film is a 15 because we intend our film to have sexual activity with verbal references without strong detail, along with slight nudity and both sexual and non-sexual content. Also, we intend on having strong language in our film. I researched the criteria of film ratings and found that for 15s, nudity, sex and strong language can be used but without strong detail, along with drug taking, violence, immature behaviour and threat being strong but not dwelling in detail on all of these aspects. But for our film we decided we don't intend on having these strong scenes anyway.
I decided to look at the common conventions of romance films for the people who would be attracted to this movie. As well as having teens in our audience, we have people who like romance films. They will expect certain things in the opening credits, so they would be drawn in. A boy meeting a girl is a very typical convention of romance films, so we decided to base our opening credits about the process before they meet up. The main characters are also introduced. As a common convention of teen romance films is being very character focused, we didn't bring in any other characters in for our opening credits. There are usually shots within the scene to show the couple are a good match. The shots of the Polaroids convey this, as it shows the audience that they go on dates and really like and care for each other. It is normally more aimed at girls as they are usually more emotional and attached in relationships. Because of this, we have focused on the girls slightly more and made her room very girly and relatable for the audience. The story is linked to the audience's emotions by using similar props and similar scenario. Most of the audience will be able to relate to situations they have probably had relationships before and been in a situation of meeting one another. Another common convention of romance films is matching a diegetic song to the mood. The song we use is an upbeat techno song which portrays the mood as happy and shows that the two are excited to see each other. We attract our audience by including the common conventions for teen romances and romantic films. By doing this, we draw our audience in as they would find it interesting to watch. For one of our survey questions, we asked the audience to answer this question: who would you like the main focus to be? 61% of the replies said they would like both of the characters to be the main focus. Because of this, when we created our storyboard, we decided to use parallel editing to show the two characters equally. So we would have a shot of the girl doing something and then a shot of the boy. This equally shows the process of them both getting ready, which is what the audience wanted. We also included 2 split screens in our storyboard, which also focuses on both characters equally. When we edited our opening credits, we included the 2 split screens from our storyboard to show that the focus is on them both.
We addressed our audience by creating a survey. As we decided that our film would be a rating 15, mainly we asked people between the ages of 15 and 17 to complete the survey. We asked 10 questions, all relevant to key things that we wanted in our opening credits. Questions such as what each character would wear, what type of music would play, time period and how many characters. This meant that the audience knew what they wanted and were able to create the project around their needs. One question we asked was what time period would you like it set in? We gave options of the 60s, 80s, present and future, and 63% of respondents said present. A main feature we used for our opening credit to be set in the present is Polaroid photos. These photos were used to show Sian and Sam's relationship, but also some credits. We decided to use these Instagram-style Polaroid photos in our credits as they have recently become more popular and several people now have modern-day Polaroid cameras. Our original idea was to borrow a camera and take photos, but after a class feedback session of our storyboard, they suggested looking at websites that print them in this style. So I carried out some research into the prices and looked at what each Polaroid provider provides. Firstly, we had to go and take several photos of Sam and Sian that we would send off. On Thursday the 8th of December, Sian, Sam and I went into town and took several different photos of the two of them. They both bought a variety of jumpers, coats and hats, we also styled Sian's hair differently to create the effect that they had been together a long time and had done many different things together. Then I sent them off to our chosen website, Photobox. When they arrived, I wrote different key dates and events on them and we stuck them around Sian's dressing table and Sam's mirror in the rooms we were filming in.